History's strange, it's alien, and it won't give us what we would like to have.
Alexander Hamilton did not inherit a nation. He audited one. This is the story of how a poor, illegitimate orphan from the Caribbean became the chief engineer of American power, not through speeches about liberty, but through balance sheets, institutions, and hard choices. Hamilton did not ask what America should feel like. He asked how it would survive. While others philosophized, Hamilton operated. He believed the Union was fragile, temporary unless reinforced by credit, law, and authority. His vision was not pastoral. It was commercial, industrial, and unapologetically modern. He saw the future not in soil, but in systems. Hamilton's story begins in adversity. Born in Nevis, orphaned young, and forced into work as a clerk, he mastered trade, currency exchange, and logistics before he ever saw a battlefield. When a hurricane struck in 1772, Hamilton wrote about it with such clarity that local leaders paid to send him to New York. Talent exported, investment made. In America, Hamilton proved himself with both pen and sword. At King's College, he wrote fiercely for the Patriot cause. In war, he became Washington's most trusted aide, managing strategy, correspondence, and diplomacy. At Yorktown, he led the bayonet charge that helped end the war. The Revolution had a soldier. It also had a manager. Peace exposed the nation's weakness. The Articles of Confederation could not tax, could not pay debts, and could not command authority. Hamilton responded with ideas that frightened many and shaped the future. Through the Federalist Papers, he argued for executive power, judicial review, and a constitution strong enough to endure dissent. As Secretary of the Treasury, Hamilton faced financial collapse. States were buried in war debt. Credit was shattered. His solution was bold. The federal government would assume state debts and pay them in full. At a dinner table bargain, Hamilton secured the financial system. Jefferson and Madison secured the capital city. No one left happy. The nation moved forward anyway. The First Bank of the United States followed. Jefferson called it unconstitutional. Hamilton argued implied powers. Washington sided with Hamilton, setting a precedent that still governs federal authority today. This was not theory. It was machinery. Hamilton pushed modernization. He argued for manufacturing, created the Revenue Cutter Service to enforce tariffs, and established the U.S. Mint. Order replaced chaos. The dollar replaced confusion. The nation began to function. Success bred opposition. Federalists and Democratic Republicans split the country along lines that still feel familiar. Cities versus farms. Britain versus France. Power versus restraint. Hamilton did not invent partisanship. He accelerated it. Then came scandal. To prove he was not corrupt, Hamilton confessed to adultery in print. He saved his public integrity and destroyed his private life. The ledger now showed liabilities. In 1800, Hamilton helped choose Jefferson over Burr, believing Burr dangerous beyond measure. Principles mattered, even when inconvenient. At Weehawken, Hamilton threw away his shot. Burr did not. Hamilton died the next day. Eliza Hamilton carried the work forward for 50 years, preserving his papers and restoring his name. Implied powers, national credit, federal authority. Hamilton built the foundation. The nation still stands upon it.
Check out more stories from history at davedoeshistory.org.